But yeah, I invited Luke to go out for dinner. I'm like, it'd be really nice for you to like, meet, the chick that I'm talking to.
Because this was the first girl he's ever been serious about. So it was a big
It's not like I fell in love again for like the 100th time. Believe it or not. It's not like another one where Luke's like, oh, great, I've heard this before. He actually got to meet this one. He's like, wow, this is like real. Like, it's not one of those online dating things. And so
isn't that how you met?
It was. So there's no need to expose me like that.
Guys, it's Morokaii with Two Eyes. We're back, and we are following on from our last episode where we talked about travel. So we're going to continue on, but the main story we're going to be talking about is how I bought edibles in Thailand and I nearly got caught by the police. So, look, it was a complete traffic stop, and in Thailand, there has been, on the trip that I was over there, every single day, a traffic stop with about 10 police officers just set up. And not only that, very smartly set up in front of an ATM with most of them. So they were really going after people who are tourists on bikes and they didn't have their license. So I saw it twice where they pulled over, and it looked Aussie. They pulled over Aussies that didn't have their, motorbike license. And from that, they had to go to the ATM and take out a heap of money.
Cheeky.
You would see the warning back and forth and then just doing the money little sign like this. Yeah. And it was crazy, man. And also, it's very scary over there because obviously the police can get paid off a lot.
Yeah, most definitely.
But if you say the wrong thing, or maybe you get one who's like, no, I'm just going to be by the book over here, which is, very up and down, mate, they'll just chuck you in Thai prison.
Yeah, fucking no.
Which is fucking
big time.
Terrifying.
I couldn't think of anything worse.
Now, the weed laws over there are very, very up and down. We had to Google that much. It seems like weed is legal, but you can't smoke it outside and someone smell it. So what I mean is, if me and you bought some weed and we went down Bangalore Road and we started smoking together, if someone complained about the smell, we'd get, I think, 3 months jail time and maybe $25,000 bar fine.
Fuck.
But it's so up and down. It's so hard to understand. And I don't think they want tourists coming over there just smoking weed. That's not how it is. But there is edibles. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to try some edibles. So that was perfect. I was like, okay, look, I've got the edibles. I'm going to give that a try. I'm walking back to my villa where I'm staying. So I've got the bag. I've got the edibles. And I'm like, cool, this is going to be a good experience. We'll give this a go. Grab the edibles. The minute we turn this corner, complete police stop. Complete. So they're checking people on bikes.
Fuck.
They're checking their licenses. And I saw they could have been getting their bag out to show their license, but they're also showing their bags on one of them. So I was like, fucking hell. They had it completely blocked off where it looked like, and I wasn't going to stay to find out, it looked like that they were talking to people who were walking past as well. Didn't want a bar of it. So the minute we saw it, and I've got edibles in my bag, even if it is legal, over there, so easy for them to be like, no, you know what, no.
Yeah,
give us cash.
Spot on.
It's really hard. So we turned around real fucking quick, hid the edibles in like a bush, stressed the fuck out. One of my mates is like, will they like test our breath? And I'm like, I'm like, all right, mate, let's not go that far.
Boy, you breathe. You high? Jail.
Breathe on me. So while we did that whole stressing out, we stressed out heaps. While we were stressing out, I was like, far out, what are we going to do? We spent about maybe 45 minutes figuring out what's our next step. By the time we get back, they're gone. They're finished. So we've been walking around this whole like, freaking out, be like, are they going to smell the bag? How is this going to go?
Shit.
Yeah, so we went back, ate them, and nothing. Felt nothing. Right. Next day, again, had edibles, felt nothing. I thought this is a complete scam. Absolutely nothing's happening to me. The next night, went to drink, had a bit of a strap on. So got everything out of me because I was playing beer pong, and I am a bit of a lightweight.
How did that? Do they have like red cups over there, or are you just playing with like normal?
Nah, we had to find normal. I even said before, we need to bring red cups and a ping pong ball. We had to go to one of their like proper shopping centres to find ping pong balls.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because every time I said ping pong ball, they just laughed because you know how they got the shows over there. Yeah, so
I was, oh, I just want the ball. Like, oh, funny man, and you're like, oh, for game. And they're like, yeah, for game.
So finally got it right, and then I'm like, okay, cool. So we're playing beer pong. It's fun. Get another edible. I'm like, this is the last one. Like, I'm not spending any more money on these edibles. Like, I'm not feeling anything, mate. I don't know if it was a strap on. My stomach was empty. Like the rest of the night, I felt like I was on a dream, like just straight up a dream.
Oh, shit.
It was insane. I don't even remember. There's parts of the night that were just taken away from my memory, and it felt really weird. Like I couldn't remember how I got there. Couldn't remember how we went to the next bar. Anything. And this will tell you how high we got. We went to a Thai restaurant.
Yep.
I ordered spaghetti bolognese.
You fuckhead. I have nothing to say. Like that actually just makes me so mad.
Oh, it made me It made me mad when I found out. I was like, why the fuck would I order that? And apparently, like, I pretty much said nothing the entire dinner. One of my mates said a terrible joke, and I was like, this guy never misses.
That's
it. Like, I was that guy.
Oh,
and then we went to play pool. I don't even remember it. I remember standing there and they saying, like, you look depressed as anything. I was like, I didn't feel depressed. I just felt so high. I didn't know what to do. Do you know when you're that, like, high that you just sit there and you're like, okay, I don't want to go too extreme because my mind's playing
how
with
bad
me.
is it? Sorry, just touching on, like, just weed and being high. The worst part when, like, you know that you're high, but you don't know if the people that you're with are high.
Oh my
and you're
God,
like,
yes.
you're like, I'm having a great time. But that guy looks pretty normal. Like,
Man.
bro, are we vibing or like, are you not feeling this, but I'm feeling this? And then 9 times out of 10, the other guy's like, fuck, I'm baked as. Is he how I am? But you're too afraid to actually ask her.
Yep.
And like so many times you just both be sitting there, or like your group will be sitting there in silence and you just be like, huh? And then someone else might be like, and then you'll have another guy that doesn't say anything, and then it's like, fuck, are we pissing that guy off?
So
and
true.
that guy's still also like, fuck, is everyone as high as me? Like, what the fuck
when
is
you're
going
high
on?
in a group, you're constantly thinking, like, am I pissing someone off? Is he high or not? Because when I was in my spaghetti bolognese, I thought the guy opposite me was high. I did.
And you're genuinely like, fuck, this is great.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He wasn't at all. I thought there was not much conversation, so I thought, fuck, these guys are high as fuck with me because none of us are talking.
And how good's his food?
Yeah, it turns out they were talking while I'm just digging in my spaghetti bolognese, and I'm just sitting there out of my mind thinking, fuck, he's so high, he hasn't said anything. And the next day I'll find out he's like, yeah, I didn't feel a thing. Like, it just, you were off your head. And I'm like, oh no. But before we go into some stories that we've had when we're high, I want to say this. I will never understand ever why weed is illegal, but alcohol isn't. I've never heard someone getting high and getting behind the wheel and killing someone. I've never heard someone getting high and then getting angry at someone they know and starting a fight with them. I've never heard of someone getting high and just trying to start conflict. If you get high, you want to relax, not go out, not do anything, sit down and just eat and watch a funny show. Alcohol, the amount of problems that there are with alcohol is ridiculous. So before we go into our stories, I
just real quick on that though, I feel like the only things that I ever see like negatively about weed is just, you know, mental health issues, schizophrenia. Like if you already have that, doing that, it's like, don't.
Definitely.
Like,
if you overdo it.
Yeah, and if you're in like, if you do it like every day, like forever and ever and like multiple times, that's,
See, that part's scary to me because I've heard of people who...
And then they can't break that cycle.
But not only that, they get into a mindset where they can't get out of, where they feel, I forget the name.
Yeah, they constantly feel high even when they're not.
High. Yeah, they feel like they're constantly out of it and they can't get back to a normal state. And there's been some people who are like, it's been like 2 weeks and I haven't smoked and I just feel high and it's scaring the ever-living shit out of me. I'm like, fuck, that's terrifying.
Fuck that.
Yeah. But, no, we've had some funny nights, me and you. I remember, do you remember the time me and you did, we got high and just went into my car and just got 2 dooners, sat down and just were
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck?
I was doing
like our food in and
I was doing
everything.
the voice recordings where it's just like eat comfy, and I just lost it. Like,
Where's my dinner?
yeah, there it is. Thank you. That's okay. Get it down to your toes. It's nice.
That alone is too sad as a sound. That alone. Yeah, well, that's right, because it was like before we did the actual podcast.
Yep.
Like, oh, should we just like conversate? Like, yeah, sort of thing. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, what do we call this? And you're like, what do you mean, man? I'm like, are we going to do like an intro? You're like, man, we're just recording. Like, do we even intro the pod? The pod. Do we even do an intro? We just want to start like this. Is there even intros? Like, count us in. 7, 6, 5. Oh, we'll just freehand it. Fuck. There's some good fights coming up. No, but you know, like with like so, because obviously we just had Logan Paul.
Oh,
That'd be funny if you still had them. That'd be funny. Maybe to like add that.
I should have them somewhere. It would be ages back, but I should be able to find them. They might be on my hard drive because those nights were absolutely hilarious where we would just smoke.
Just lean back, get comfy.
Yeah, just get
like, right.
Is that your brother getting into his car? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm seeing things.
Should we get out? Yeah, let's get.
Old Domino's mascot.
What? Domino's?
Wait,
what
was the one Domino's got out of business? Hot pizza? No.
Hot pizza. That's a terrible name. That's like the worst name. Could you imagine? It's like, well, no. Hot pizza. It's like, fuck, thank fuck it isn't lukewarm.
No, wasn't it? Hut? Pizza Hut.
Hot. Hot. How do you get Pizza Hut from hot pizza? Mate, that's like... I get the night of edibles at yours.
Oh, let's tell that
That
story.
is a story in and of itself.
Mate. Well, we'll talk real quick. An ideal night before we go into this terrible, terrible night. The ideal night is one me and Lee had, I wouldn't say recently, maybe like 5 months ago, where me and Lee smoked a joint together. We went to an all-you-can-eat Japanese restaurant. And
that was hilarious. Oh,
we
dude.
ate so much, and then we just came back.
No. The story is, all right, so we went to this all-you-can-eat Japanese place.
High.
We walked. We had one. We then got a little bit scared because like there were other people walking. We're like, "Fuck, can they smell that?"
Yeah,
so we walked the other way.
Paranoid, yeah.
So we walked the other way. We got the second one because we ran out of the first one. So we're like, "Fuck, we'll get another one." We got halfway through and we're sort of like, "Oh shit!" Now we're definitely going to be like walking past where people are and all that. There's still half a J here. What should we do? So we like sort of like hit it, and we're like, oh, probably won't be there when we get back. But like, you know, you gotta say. Turns out it was, by the way, which is just goated.
Yep.
Bloody amazing. But yeah, we rock up to the place. I was about to say the name, Jesus. And
Okami. There's plenty all over.
Oh shit! I don't want people to.
You're not
Okami.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people, anyways, guess that as soon as I said, "Oh, you can eat Japanese," and mate, getting in there, Mogu, mate.
Oh,
Losing my shit at the name of that
is fucking awesome. Plain and simple. It is so good. It is.
If you know what you want, it is. Oh, sure. Babe, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but like, just pick some. So, for the first ever time, Luke meeting. At the time, it was meeting just the girl that I was seeing.
Yeah.
Because we weren't like official at the time. But yeah, invited Luke to come out for dinner. I'm like, it'd be really nice for you to like, meet, the chick that I'm talking to.
Because this was the first girl he's ever been serious about. So it was a big
It's not like I fell in love again for like the 100th time. Believe it or not. It's not like another one where Luke's like, oh, great, I've heard this before. He actually got to meet this one. He's like, wow, this is like real. Like, it's not one of those online dating things. And Yeah, so
Isn't that how you met?
it was. So there's no need to expose me like that. Mate, Tinder's a wonderful thing, all right? Just relax. And we went to Okami.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, it's a great place. Granted though, it was fucking busy.
It was that
It's the busiest that I've ever seen it ever.
It was, yeah.
And we're like looking through the menu. Obviously, Luke and I being, I would say, seasoned veterans, by the way, of the menu. We're like, we know exactly what we want. I'm like, hey, like, what would you like? I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean? You don't like just point. Just seriously point. I don't know. You pick for me. I don't fucking know what you want. Just pick.
I remember I was just like, oh look, like it's all you can eat, and me and Lee will happily finish what you. Because I wanted to make her feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because like Lee's my best mate in the world, so I was like, okay, whoever. I never met his girl, the girl you've seen before, so I was like, okay, I just want to make sure she feels comfortable, everything's all good. So I was like, no, look, just honestly, point and pick anything, because me and Lee will finish it up if you don't eat it. Like, this is all you can eat. Go nuts. But I guess the anxiety kicked in. Like,
yeah, well and truly anxiety kicked in. Because didn't pick a single thing for the night.
Yeah. And
well, it was just more like, did you like that? Yeah, it's okay. It's like, what that doesn't really give me a lot to work with. And then she liked the ice cream. So, that was a pass.
When the waiter kept coming along, it's like, oh, what would you like? I don't know. And it's,
you pick. Like, and I'm like, just pick.
I'm just like, everything's all good. And then I love, like, halfway through, I'm like, okay, now surely, like, she's had plenty of time to look at the menu. There's heaps of options, and it came back. It's like, no, I don't know, and I'm like,
I haven't looked. What do you mean?
I don't, bro. I just want to be like, close your eyes and point. I don't care, but just fucking choose something.
Just something. Oh, not that though.
Oh, why'd you get that?
Why'd you get that? No one likes that.
That was so.
And they always sit you up. By the way, the all you can eat, we'll end it on this. Never ever get the fried rice.
Yeah, you know,
because they stitch you up because they know that you won't finish that and you pay extra.
Yeah,
I'm not dumb.
And also, if you ever go, try to go with about a group of 4. I feel like 4 is the good.
Yeah, and just keep ordering. By the way,
don't stop ordering.
Don't stop. Just keep doing it.
Just keep fucking ordering. Do not at
as soon as you stop, they win.
Oh, 100%.
They win.
And
because they don't come back for ages.
Have the balls to look at them.
Yeah, and be like,
get them over.
Maybe don't click.
I'd
like,
never click. Never click at a waiter. If I ever see anyone do that, I'll fucking throw my sushi at him. That is just like, but definitely be like, hello. Like, hello? just, I don't know, just wave with both hands.
Fuck.
It's like I'm answering a door.
Can I come in yet?
So me and Lee, we got high. We had oh, that's right. After we got high, we went to 7-Eleven and we got donuts.
Krispy Kreme donut. I bought a 4-pack thinking, fuck yes, I'm so keen for this. Like, incredible. Like, I was that keen.
Yeah.
Only to be like, fuck, they sell Krispy Kremes at Woolies. Because we then went to Woolies to get
we're
snacks.
going to Woolies for the next one.
And I was like, fuck. In my head, I don't know why, but I was like, if I walk in with donuts, they're going to think that I've taken the donuts. Like, it was really dumb.
Because I got 2 donuts and I had one and I'm like, far out. Yeah, I guess we can't bring the donuts in because Lee's right, they do sell them. So I was like, oh, I'll just put mine in the bag, put it in the pocket. And I was like, I wonder what Lee's doing with his 4th. And I just look over, you're 3 deep, just jamming them in. And I'm like, fucking hell.
I felt so sick. Believe it or not.
Oh, and then do you remember that one night where, so then classic us, we'll go out to dinner and then we'll go back to my place
snacks.
And we'll get heaps of snacks and we'll watch a movie.
Are you talking about the night I think
do you remember? I woke up
was this the night that I fell asleep with the Maltese?
Yeah. So this one night I'm fucking, like, I'm with Lee and we just crash in my bed, right? And then I wake up the next morning, like, it was good. We had all the snacks, everything. I just roll over and I'm like, oh, there's chocolate everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like little patches. I'm like, oh, it's on my hands, everything. Lee spilt the Maltesers and then he weighed in them and rolled them throughout my fucking bed. So my doona is covered in little spots of Maltesers everywhere. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I hate waking up to that.
What about, was it the night?
Do you remember the time where I thought you were
taking the piss about me having work as well?
Yeah.
I thought, dude, I've got work.
I was still high in the morning. Lee's like, hey man, like, I've got to go to work. And I thought that he was so high that he he was just like out of his mind where he's like, I need to go to work. And he was sober. And I'm sitting there high off my car. I'm like, no, bro, you don't get it. You don't have work. And he's like, no, man, I'm pretty sure I do. I'm like, Lee, you are.
Wait, look at me.
You are so high right now. You don't have work, bro. And you've got your keys like, bro, I have a shift. I told you this. I'm completely fine. You're high. And I'm like, bro, I don't think you should drive. You're like, I'm fucking fine.
Like, bro, I'm going to work. Oh, fuck. That was good. But the edibles.
Oh, mate.
It's such a dangerous game. You think it's going to be a good... No, I reckon... Granted, I haven't dabbled into the edibles too much, but every time you see it on a movie, TV show, you're like, fuck, that looks great.
Yep.
A brownie, that's delicious.
Yeah.
A cookie, that's awesome. Like,
Mate.
It's not awesome. It's a game of life or fucking death.
Mate, you've hyped
And know your dosage as well.
You've hyped it up perfectly. I reckon we leave it to the next one. I hate being...
Oh, my God, are we TikToking?
I hate being the people that are like, you need to watch the next episode. But you need to understand, our cameras run out of battery.
We need to recharge.
We have a certain amount of time, which is roughly 20 to 25 minutes.
Yeah,
and we're at the
otherwise,
20-minute
everything's
mark.
fucked.
So true.
So incredibly fucked.
And it's a pain in the ass. So
We don't like it. We know you guys don't like it.
I'm going to say this. We're going to talk about an edible story me and Lee had, which was fucking hysterical. And then I'm going to talk about a story I had where I had two mates. Is Matt using the fucking microwave?
By the way, shout out to Luke's brother.
Fuck you.
Wait, to be fair though, that's not a bad episode like 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the first time he's made an appearance.
Yeah, I've heard.
That's a fun. Wait, to be fair, you know what? Good effort,
he is
mate.
very sick, and he does
Good
need
effort.
food. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's never done that before.
Oh, that's
To be fair, we didn't put up the
live streaming. Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't put up the signs. What? Look, guys.
He doesn't know any better.
Next episode you have to watch. It's going to have 3 fucking amazing stories you are not going to want to miss, and they're the fucking best. Honestly,
They are. It's quality content.
The night was horrific, and I would never want to never happen
I
again.
don't think I've ever finished a night so early in my life. Speaking of, and then there's a story about. Yeah, okay, no, I'm keen.
What's the other one?
Just about that time that your brother knocked off work to come home to go to bed.
When I had the party and everyone was over.
Yeah. Stitch up, sorry, Matty. Bed's comfy, bro.
Yeah. All right, we'll end it there, guys.
Oh,
Make sure to
shit.
tune in. So it's Monday to Friday, every 7 a.m. Australian time. You'll have the Spotify podcast out, and then on YouTube at 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon, you can watch live. And some, I would recommend. There's some out there. Definitely watch the YouTube.
Yeah, because I do quotation marks way too much, and you just don't. You're not going to get it if you're listening.
Yeah, if you've ever heard Lee pause and there's ever a pause, it's because we're laughing and Lee's doing.
Sometimes
quotation
I must admit though, with the cameras, I feel like I'm very like this for the whole podcast, and I feel like maybe I should be looking around a bit more.
No, you're all good. Look, if you ever want to break the third wall, definitely like look into it and be like,
Could
"Yo,
you
what's
imagine?
up?"
Like I'm looking at you right now.
Yeah,
Do
but
you
we
like-
never look at this one. We look at each other.
Yeah, like, I'm just get lost in your eyes.
Oh God.
We probably should end it there.
So turned on. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That's Morokaii 2 Eyes. We'll be back in the next one. Make sure you stay tuned.
Peace.